And good Monday morning to you. My name is Josh, and I get the absolute pleasure of serving as the online ministries director right here at Pekin First. And I hope you're having a fantastic Monday morning. If you're getting out of bed this morning, I hope when your feet hit the floor, that you know that God loves you, and it is just a great day to start the week off. It's a little chilly out, but man, it is a great Monday. I'd like to remind everyone to like, follow, and subscribe to this podcast. This is the Monday Update, and this is just an upbeat way to start your Monday morning. People say that I'm a little too hyper on a Monday morning, but everybody knows that I like to get up early. I'm a morning person, and I just want to share that love and get everybody moving on a Monday morning and get the week started off right. So a recap of this week, it was cold, right? There was some cold temperatures in there. Whew, it was chilly, but we made it through. It's all good. And we had a great worship service this weekend back in the sanctuary and back online normal. And Sean had a great message just on the songs of Advent. And it's a great sermon series. You need to go back and check it out. All right, let's look a little bit forward to the weather. Today it's going to be 28. I did see on the weather this morning as I was working out that we may get a little bit of a flurry this morning, but nothing to be worried about. But you may see a flurry or two this morning. But it is going to get sunny. That big bright thing in the sky is going to come out today. I feel like we haven't seen it in a minute. So it's going to get sunny today. Tomorrow we're going to experience a warm up. It's going to be 41. It is going to be cloudy. But when you get up in the morning, it is going to be warmer than the high today. So tomorrow is 41 and cloudy. Wednesday, 38 and cloudy. Now, later in the week, we may get some more snow. Sean, be ready. You may have to break out the shovel. It looks like there's a pretty good clipper coming at us. We'll see how that develops and how the weather people think that that's going as well. All right. Current ways. We have so much going on here during the season of Advent this year, this month. And it is grace is so flowing through Pekin First, and I'm proud to be a member here. I'm proud to be involved in this church because the ways that this church is helping the community is unbelievable, and that is a little bit of bragging. And I know that we're supposed to show humility and things like that, but just the love coming from this church is overwhelming, and there's some great ways for you to get involved. Ways you can just connect here is you can go back and listen to the sermon series. I just mentioned the sermon series a minute ago. We have a podcast called the Sunday Update, this is the Monday Update, called the Sunday Message. And what it is I take the sermon and I cut the sermon out and I put the sermon just so that you can listen to the sermon. It's usually 22 to 25 minutes long. And it's a great way to drive to work and hear the sermon again, or if you missed it this week, just to hear the sermon. So it's just a great way to just connect with the sermon. And I like to listen to it. Like I hear the sermon at least twice a week, doing the media booth. I like to go back and actually listen to it while I'm driving because I feel that I can concentrate on it a little more. We also have the Pekin First podcast we did this week, and it was all on expectations. During Thanksgiving, I had a little bit of a kabobble, but we always set our expectations for this season so high, right? We want the perfect Christmas. We want the perfect Thanksgiving. We want to give the perfect gift. We want to make ourselves better than we were last year or yesterday. And we set our expectations to impossible levels. And we need to learn to lean into God's expectations and not our own. So that is what the Pekin First podcast is about. I encourage you to take a listen to that. It's a little warm in the studio today, and I was rushing in. So tonight we have the Pekin First men. They're going to meet tonight in Whitfield Hall at 6 p.m. This is another way you get connected with Pekin First. The men's group is a great group of guys. They share a meal at 6 p.m. and then a message right after. We have the Pekin First Women of Faith, and that happens tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. And I believe that happens in the conference room. It may happen downstairs, but I believe it happens in the conference room. So that's a good one. If you're a lady and you want to get involved, that's a good way to get involved. For the kids, we have Unite Kids that happens every Wednesday from 6 to 7. Right now, during this cold period, during the winter months, we meet at Grace so we can use the gym. Show up at 5:30, have a snack with Miss Emmy and Miss Diane. And if you're a third through sixth grader, you'll go to Bible Buddies. And if you are younger than a third grader, so pre-K through second grade, you'll go to Unite Kids. And it is a good way to let your kids burn off that winter energy, right? Because they get cooped up in the house and don't get to run around as much. They get a day off of school here and there, and man, that energy can just build up. You gotta let them burn it off. So it's a great way every Wednesday to let that happen. Breakfast, I got to see a lot of pictures. Unfortunately, I didn't get to go, or I didn't have the opportunity to go. But breakfast was with the live nativity, the children's breakfast at Grace looked fantastic. You can see all the pictures on the Unite Kids page. There's plenty of them there, and we'll get some of those out as well. So that looked fantastic. Great job, Emmy. Great job, Diane, and all the volunteers that helped put that on. That is a great experience for the kids, and I heard a lot of parents rave about the live nativity. So that was awesome. December, the youth group is discussing right now what a Christian looks like in today's world. And this is a tough subject, and Sandy Delgado is doing a fantastic job getting ready to switch that up here in a minute. But it's a great way to bring our youth in, and with the challenges of today, it's hard. I got 5 girls. I get it. So yeah, just raising kids in today's society. So she's doing a great job of helping the kids know what a Christian looks like in today's world. We have a lock-in December 28th. So if you're a young adult or your young adult is interested in a lock-in on December 28th, a lock-in at a church is always a great time, right? Because it's an empty church and it's a big building and you get to play hide and seek. And that's my favorite. That is absolutely my favorite. And then we've got the winter retreat, January 9th through the 11th. And that is going to happen in Michigan. That's just a great way to get the kids away, get the cell phone out of their hand. It's a great way. December 11th, the Midwest Food Bank. We do this a lot, and there's some great folks that do this once a month. They've started doing it once a month, depending on the need. And so they go to the Salvation Army and they pack things for food banks and stuff like that. The Midwest Food Bank distributes food to, it's a lot of different partners. It's like 50 partners or something in Tazewell County. So it does a ton for Tazewell County. So come and leave with them at 1 p.m. This is kind of like a field trip. So come to the church. We'll hop in the van. We'll go over to the Midwest Food Bank at 1 p.m. We'll be back by 3:30. It's a great time. It's a great group of folks, and it's a great way to give back to Tazewell County. We are ringing the bell for the Salvation Army on Saturday, December 13th from 10 to 8 p.m. at the Pekin Walmart. So if you're interested in signing up for this, we have some slots at the end of Saturday. And some of us are limited. We can't do the end of Saturday because we have worship Saturday night. So we need some help between the hours of 5 and 8 ringing the bell. So if you can do this, it would be fantastic if you could sign up for those. So that would be awesome. We are again collecting things for Timber Creek Nursing Home this year. We did miss a week of collection because of the snow, so that kind of slowed everything down. I was talking to Kay yesterday, but it's going well. We're getting some stuff, but we need to make sure that stuff gets here by the 14th, which is quickly approaching. The month is flying by. So December 14th. We need to have everything here. There is a full list. I've seen one in each entryway, or I've seen a stack of them in each entryway. And there is one behind the sanctuary as well, if you happen to be here at the church. We're just looking for things like soda, 12 packs of soda, fun socks, new pens, pencils, adult coloring books, and just basic things like shampoo and body wash. Just they need the basics, right? It's hard with the cost of living these days, it's hard to just get the basics, but we do want them to have some cool things too. So adult coloring books, things like that. You can find the full list in the entrance of the church, like I just said. Today's Monday Mindful Moment, just to kind of go back just a little bit, for everything going on through Advent, through here, us giving back to the community, go to pekinfirst.org, and a schedule on the left-hand side right there. There's a calendar. Roll through the calendar. We have snack packing that is going to happen next week. We need donations for that. So if you can do one of those activities, it would be fantastic. Snack packing, I've taken a heart for that ministry, just constantly either giving something or plugging it or whatever. I love that ministry. So snack packing is coming soon as well. So just go to pekinfirst.org, take a look on the left, and it is all right there. Today's my Monday Mindful Moment. As most of you know, I am the youngest grandfather that ever lived. I'm just kidding. I do have a grandson that is 2 years old. He just turned 2 on Saturday. And as of yesterday at 1 o'clock, I am a grandfather again. That's right. Our oldest daughter, Maddie, who is 26, and her husband, Steven, are welcoming Henry Gilstrap into the world as of yesterday. And me and Zena are very proud grandparents. The healthy baby boy, 8 pounds, 6 ounces, or 8 pounds, 5 ounces. Guys aren't good with that. So 8 pounds, 5 ounces, I believe. And a healthy baby boy. Mama's doing well. And we are just so grateful to God for the blessings that have been bestowed upon us, because having grandkids at our age, because I don't feel that old. I don't think I'm that old. But having grandkids in our 40s, to be able to just play with the grandkids, it's just a blessing. We have been blessed. We've been truly blessed. So I want to just be thankful to God for 2 healthy grandbabies. And I got a 2-year-old and not even a 1-day-old. So very proud grandparents here. So remember, God put us here to do great things. So let's go do great things. Have a good day.